it's the late night. High time for pie time. Late night times over here in our kitchen, and it is the continuation of my apple pie from the other night when I demonstrated the vegan pie crust with frozen coconut oil and did not get to finish the pie, and I felt like we got to finish the pie. So before we do pie time, cheers to late night and whoever is out there. Who's out there? Is anybody out there? Is drinking on camera allowed? I don't know. All right, first we need to preheat the oven, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, 350 degrees. Oh. You know, I always have a goal to try to get here earlier so that I can demonstrate this recipe and spend some time talking to everybody out there, see how everyone's feeling as we are coming to the end of our third week of shelter in place. But so many things happen in the day that I've decided that maybe this is just a late night show, which is good for me because by the time it's shooting time, I'm ready for a libation. And it looks like Gloria's watching. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Gloria. It's always good to see who is watching me out there. It makes me feel good to know that you guys are with me. And so anyways, this is to finish the vegan pie and to go over the pie crust recipe. It is a cup of frozen coconut oil cut into 2 cups of flour, and I used 1.5 cups of spelt flour and 1/2 cup of all-purpose gluten-free flour. And I was saying on my last broadcast that you could use whatever fat you want and whatever flour you want, but then I thought about it afterwards and I thought, we're really resonating on what's the most healthy thing. And I'm sure we could debate this all day, but I believe, you know, that the coconut oil is going to be a better choice than shortening or the butter. And I am here to tell you that this recipe is delicious. You're not missing the butter. It's really good. And who else is watching? Okay, so we're going to roll this baby out. And I'm wondering how everybody's feeling today. I've noticed a big difference out there in the world as I'm walking through the woods, seeing people with masks on outside. I'm conflicted about that. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like while you're in nature, we need to wear a mask? See, this is why I need to have the table around the other way, because I'm going to have this little crease here. No comments on that. Okay, fine. And I might have made a little less dough because I was getting a little bit excited during my last broadcast. We're getting ready for virtual school times for our kids coming online, which should be very exciting. I've always wanted to be a homeschool teacher. And I don't know how you guys feel about that. But we've been having some really awesome family times here. And I think it's all going to be a little bit different as soon as the school comes into play. So, anyways, pie time is always a good time. And my favorite thing about pie is that no matter what you do, it's different every time. And there's so much love in pie. And pie feels like a celebration. It's something that you do, you know, not often, I guess. I don't know. Do you guys bake pie often? Who bakes pie often out there who's watching? All right, so you see me flipping it like this. That's because my table right here has a little crease in it, so it's actually not big enough. This reminds me of when I lived in my tiny New York City apartment and I was trying to roll out dough on a cutting board over a sink. So even in the tiniest spaces, you can make pie. For those of you who are in New York City and stuck in your apartments right now, I'm thinking about you. I remember what it was like to have a studio apartment for many years. Okay, this is looking like, look at, I got this cute pie dish here. Like, this is big enough. And I have a little trick. I think I can pull it off with my barbecue spatula. Because we're working with what we got. And you can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find it's true. You get what you need. And what I need is flour, some yeast, a little bit of salt, some coconut oil, a little coconut sugar, and then you have things for pie, you got things for bread, and you're in business. These were the things I put on the emergency list. Okay, so what I'm doing here is making it so we can flip it into the pan. I don't know if you can see this. I don't think you can see this. Let me try to move it back. Right. Back it up, baby. And so I'm just folding it, and I'm using the spatula that is the barbecue spatula because because it has a sharper edge. And I'm folding it into a little triangle square. That is so that I can put it in my pan like this. If you try to pick up your pie dough in one piece, it's going to break. Oh, this one just broke. But you got to work with it fast because remember we have to keep it cold so that the fat does not, mix into the flour too much so that it's nice and flaky. All right, not too bad. We got it in here. This is a pretty small pie dish, so if I was just a pie baker, wouldn't that be a good life? I don't think I'd make very much money at it. I'm starting to think about now, what are we going to do for a living when this is over? Are you guys thinking about that? And who else is watching? Mega's watching! Hi, Mega! Oh my gosh. Mega, part of my Berber family. I miss you. I miss seeing your face. It was so good to see you perform the other night for the Berber GoFundMe. And I'm missing you guys all so much. So, I don't know. Do you bake pie? I really wish you could come over and try some of my pie. No pun intended there. This is the late show, so I guess I could say that, right? I see my magical assistant over here smiling about that comment. So I'm just like taking the excess dough, I don't know if you can see this, and moving it off and then kind of rolling it under and making a little edge and creating my little lip that I am then going to make into something so cute once we get our apples in here. I was trying to think about what songs to sing here on my new cooking show. I'm torn because it looks like most of the songs I sing are either love songs, broken-hearted love songs, longing love songs, or silver lining optimistic love songs that might not be right for right now. Blue skies and So I'm looking for requests. I'm trying to think of what are the appropriate songs to sing right now. Definitely not Fever, right? And nobody's giving me any requests. And Kimber's watching. Kimber, what is a song that I can sing now that will work with the times? I was looking at my list of songs that I do with the band and classic jazz tunes, and I'm like, no, that one's not good. No. So I'm hoping other than, Somewhere Over the Rainbow is nice, and I sang that one the other night. It's looking for towards the future, a better time. I'm looking for those silver lining songs. And this is looking pretty good. It's ready. It's ready. So I'm going to put this over here and show you what goes in the apples. And Leslie says 9 to 5. I know. You know what? I forget the words to that all the time. I need Leslie's help to be able to sing that song. I need her on drums for that. I think it's stumble out of bed and tumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Is that right? I don't know. Working 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving, you just use your mind and you never seem to get it. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where you want it. Yes, I do want to sing that, actually. I do want to sing that jam. I have the guitar over here. It is the late night. It's the late night show. Could we do the vagina jam? I don't know. I'm making food. I'm making pie. It could work. Magical assistant is laughing over that one. Cheers! All right. Back to the recipe. All right, I put about 5 Granny Smith apples in here, but you can use whatever kind you have. Whatever you have works. And then coconut sugar, my favorite sweetener. I do believe that we got some left in our pantry. Our pantry's looking pretty sexy right now. Yeah, my daughter was like, wow, there's so much food in there. Makes her feel good. But it's not for the right reason. She's like, wow, it looks almost like, our pantry looks like we're rich people. And I said, psych. That was a good moment, though, when she said that. Okay, so you can make it as sweet as you want, and you can make it as spicy as you want. Leslie says, tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Is that right? All right, so she's giving me the lyrics. I love it. This looks like about 4 or 5 cups of apples, roughly. So I don't tend to put too much sweetener in there, but it depends on you. If you like it sweet, you like it sweet. I'm going to say for this amount of apples, anywhere from a half to a cup. I'm going to go in between 3/4 cup, see what happens. Oh yeah, that looks like a lot. No, maybe like a half a cup. Half a cup. And then a little bit of lemon juice, which we have a Meyer lemon tree. Has been wonderful to have lemons during this time. So lucky. And then, what else? Our spices. Spices. Do you like cloves in your pie? Do you like your pie spicy? All the words are there. Excellent. Okay, good. Well, it's hard for me. Actually, you can see me leaning forward. It's hard. I'm squinting to see. Like, I can barely see. Dang, give me a song I know. Give me a beat. So I got cloves, allspice, cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla extract. You don't have to put this in, but I think it's nice if I can get it open. I'm gonna say about a half teaspoon vanilla, but I love vanilla, so do whatever you like. And then cinnamon. You know, I'm always guessing with it when it comes to pie time, and it's totally up to you. So this is taking too long, isn't it? Now that I cut those wretched nails off with all the nail salons closed, I'm back to having my full capacity with these nails again. So nice. And spicy. Jeffrey, so say Jeffrey Jenkins, look at all the cleavage that's happening here. Jeffrey Jenkins, nasty, nasty boys, don't mean a thing. Oh, you nasty boys, don't mean a thing to me. Yes, nasty. Thank you for a little Janet. I appreciate that. Whoever that is, thank you. I was just dancing to that funny the other day. I'd say about a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, unless you like it really spicy. I really love cloves in my pie. I'm into cloves. And allspice. Allspice is the jam. Oops, that's too much. Dang. I want to say about a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice too. But there's a lot of apple pie recipes out there that give you the spice proportions. I'm just guessing. And that's why I like to make pie, because every time it's different. That's how it rocks. And Erin, what's up, Erin? Okay. Are you laughing that I did Janet Jackson a little bit? That's so fucking nuts. Oh, I was supposed to not curse on my show. That's what happens at late night. Okay, so we got the spices, lemon juice, vanilla extract, coconut sugar. Now comes down to the thickener, which can be cornstarch, or there's the flour. And girls, this is gluten-free flour. This is for Kimber and Les. Gluten-free flour. So I like to use a little bit of both, because cornstarch is going to make it a little gelatinous, and flour also does a thickening without the gelatinous. So we do a little bit of both. And for this, I think this amount of apples, I'm going to use a tablespoon, seems like a lot, I know, of cornstarch. Could be wrong. I hope not. And I've never actually used gluten-free flour as a thickener before. This would be interesting. I usually always use white flour, but this is not a gluten-full. Always cooking up something. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah, I'm always cooking something. So since I don't know what this flour is going to do, and it's rice flour, I'm just going to add a little bit, like a teaspoon-ish. Because food is love, that's why. And I got a lot of love to share, as you know, Erin. So, cheers to the freestyling that you were doing the other night. I love that. And in my dream of dreams, as you know, I would love to be able to do this show on a grand scale and have a live band. Yeah. I'm thinking, something like a cross between the Tonight Show and a daytime show with the band action. With live guests. I mean, this is... And Hank Williams, yes. We did a little Patsy Cline the other night too. Yeah, I wanna be able to bring people onto the show. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So I can talk to you guys and see what's happening out there. Do I have Joyful Raven watching finally? Are you out there, Joyful? If you're out there, please chime in. Really putting her on the spot now. Well, it only took me 5 hours to get ready, so you know. All right, this looks pretty good. Let's try it out. See if it's spicy. Oh yeah, it's spicy. Really spicy. I know when my man things just pop into my head. Songs, and it's the same song that happened the other day. Oh, darling, please believe me, I would never let you go. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. That's the truth. Okay. So, this looks pretty good. Now it's time to layer it into this sexy pie crust. And, I like to take time to put it in here just individually so that it's all kind of layered in there, flat and nice. So when you cut it open, it's all sexy like that. And I leave the skins on. I'm into the skins on. What do you guys think about skins on? Anybody? Jeffrey Jenkins, he's laughing at me. Or laughing with me, I hope. Yeah, I'm hoping to bring some smiles, some laughter, some entertainment, something to take our minds off of the unknown, because there are so many things that we don't know about tomorrow. So let's bake a pie. It's high time for pie time. Just makes me think about who is the actress in the movie True Romance who says, I always like to have a slice of pie. Can somebody tell me who that is? Well, pie is love. All right, this is looking excellent. And now, this is going to end up being either our late night snack after our late night libation, or it's going to be breakfast for the kids. Have you ever had pie for breakfast? Pie for breakfast? Yeah? I think it's a good idea. I'm also trying to figure out how I can get music on this show other than me singing that I can do some kitchen dancing to, which I think would be cute. And I guess that just requires a separate phone to play. Here we go. Doesn't that look nice? All right. Looks good. Okay. Hi from DC. Hi from DC. How's it going out there? All right. Yes, I'm washing my hands for the 80th time today. I've washed my hands so many times. It's like they're peeling. And I still have the apples from the other night, from when we baked the pie the other night, but they've been sitting here for a while, so they are macerating and they look a little soggy. I'm still going to use them. I'm going to fold them into like little, I don't know, little turnovers for the kids or something. But in the meantime, this is my favorite part. This is where we roll out the top and make a lattice pie. So, I'm wondering who's at home wanting to learn how to do gluten-free, dairy-free baking. I don't know if there's many people that are interested in learning this, but I want to emphasize from California, hi, the importance of taking care of our body and our health right now and eating clean. And since there are not bakeries open, it's time to, hopefully somebody in your family is a baker, or somebody, or one of your roommates, or who. I can't imagine if you lived alone in an apartment right now, and not being able to see friends and family. I used to live alone for a long time in New York and have my studio apartment, and what it would be like to be by yourself in a shelter-in-place, an apartment. So I am blessed because I got a house full of people here. Anyway, I'm going to roll this out, and I can see the little chunks of coconut oil in here, which means that we did a good job by not emulsifying the fat in the flour. Fat in the flour, ladies and gentlemen, that's the magic to pie baking, is not getting the fat all the way in the flour. And Dominic, hi Heather, what are you making? I'm tuned in. Dominic, hello from Speakeasy SF. I am making a spelt flour vegan pie, apple pie, because it's high time for pie time. And yay, you know, I really wanted to come and see your show. It looked really cool, and I just didn't make it, and I hope that it happens again. Actually, I really hope that I get a chance to perform at Speakeasy again. And I had the most incredible New Year's Eve performing there, and it was a dream come true. Yes. So, this is where we need a knife, and I'm going to cut some slices here. But I wish I could show you what this looks like. It's just speckled. I kind of want to hold it up to the camera. This is my idea. It might just break if I do that. Oh my God, should I do it? Can you see it? Oh my God, I did that. Okay, that was so dangerous. All right, put it back. I kind of messed it up, but it's still good. The idea is whatever fat you're using to not let it fully emulsify into the flour. All right, now I'm going to cut some strips. And it looks a little bit messed up because I did that. table is going the wrong way, but I'm making even strips like so. And then we're gonna, I always say we, it makes me sound like I have multiple personality disorder or something. I am going to put them on the pie. Okay, so here's one little strip. Can you see this over here? I hope so. And then, yes, I would love to hear, how's life for you, Dominic? What's happening? What's going on? Now that you're watching, give me the deets, man. Layer this baby. Hello, baby. And I think we're gonna get some sunshine tomorrow. I'm so excited for that. Actually, I need one more strip that's about that size, I feel like. And this is like the fun part, that if you have extra dough, you can make little shapes. Like I like to make little hearts and cute things and put them on top. Because, there we go. All right, now that I've layered it this way, I'm gonna go the other way. And here is the big piece for a cross. I was trying to think of inspirational songs that I could do. And you guys might laugh, but I kind of thought the Rainbow Connection was an inspirational song. I used to sing that one all the time. Yeah, just because the lyrics are deep. I know Kermit the Frog sang it, but it's a deep tune. Deep song. And so, unless somebody has some other requests, it's going to be Rainbow Connection, because I am too buzzed to remember 9 to 5 lyrics right now. So I'm cutting off the extra little pieces here. And this thing is looking gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. Oh my gosh. You never get enough of this. I wonder if the kids are asleep up there. And who else is watching and now craving pie? Perfect. That's the whole part. Oh, Rebecca's watching, my neighbor down the street. Hi, Rebecca. Do you want to come over here? We could do a social distancing. I could, you know, put the pie out at the end of the walkway. And you could come and grab it. So this is the cute part where we get to make the little edges. And again, still waiting for a request. I really got that verse from the Rainbow Connection stuck in my head, though. Why, not the beginning one, but who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a falling star? Somebody thought of that and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing, and who do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. And Kimber says, that looks amazing. Oh, you're going to sleep. Oh, sweetheart. Well, thank you for watching for a little bit. I know it's late. And for those of you who are working from home and have to keep a schedule, I know that must be incredibly challenging. And yeah, along with many other things. But it is really nice to look up and see that you guys are watching, and I hope you guys were laughing for a minute. And you know my magical assistant over here. We're late night people here. Of course, the kids, we don't have to get up at 7 a.m. tomorrow and start lunches and start breakfast, which I have to say, to look for the silver lining in things. I'm really happy I'm not making breakfast and lunches at 7 a.m. That's one good thing. All right, this is looking so excited about this sweet baby. All right, so here she is, the finished vegan apple pie made with coconut sugar, and it has spelt flour and gluten-free flour. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of sugar. A little sugar and spice and everything nice. And as we roll into, this was week 3, right? So we're rolling into week 4. Yeah. And I'm sending you guys love out there. I hope everybody is looking towards the bright side. And the sun's coming out tomorrow. So, oh, the sun will come out. No, don't do it. That was my childhood song. Nobody could ever stop me from running around singing the sun will come out tomorrow. Anyways, this looks so pretty. So, one thing to remember when cooking with coconut oil is to, it looks yummy. I wish you could try some too. Is to make sure to put a sheet tray underneath it, because some of it might drip down and you don't want to set it on fire. So actually let me back it up here. I'm going to put the tray underneath it to catch any oil that bubbles out. And then I'm going to bake this for, I'm going to watch it, but I'm going to bake it for about 45 to 50 minutes. And then I'm going to actually at about 30 minutes, I'll take some tin foil and put it around the edges. Just like, you know, a small strip around the edges so that you don't burn this part. But for now, she's going in. Yeah, she's in there. Oh my gosh, cheers. Cheers to pie and to baking at home. There's so many people who have to cook from home now that aren't used to cooking. So I'm here for you. I got you. Send me some requests. Let me know what you want to learn how to make. I'm really stuck on dessert. I love to make desserts. And is the crust with rice flour? Actually, no, the crust, I used part gluten-free flour, which is rice flour, rice, tapioca and millet. And then I love the flavor of spelt. It is not gluten-free. I just love the flavor. It's not as gluten-full. So it's 1.5 cups of this and 1/2 cup of this. And then frozen coconut oil, but it is vegan. And good, I'm glad you're tuning in. You know, I'm going to get savvy at this and figure out how to put the ingredients up on the screen so that you guys will know exactly the proportions for everything, since I'm just rolling through this so fast. And to close it out, it's freestyle jam time. Freestyle jam time. All right. Hopefully I won't drop my guitar this time. Let's make sure it's in there. Yeah. All right. Cheers. All right, so I have no idea. Every time I pick this up, I have no idea what I'm sing about every time. And we are live. See, it's hard to hold. together thinking about what we can do. Oh, I feel all of you. Hey, Danielle Flax, how you doing? Yeah, the Flax family is rolling. Cheers to the Flax family. And let's turn the light on. See, we got that pie baking in the oven, baby. So hopefully we can figure out how to get, to split screen thing and bring people in on the show so that we can freestyle and come up with some jams. I really like to make it up on the spot. There's no turning back on that. You know what I mean? And hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. So till the next time, it's high time for pie time. We'll be back with another recipe every other day. And today is, what day is today? Sunday. Oh my God, it's like Palm Sunday or something like that. So we'll be back on Tuesday with another recipe. And until then, I hope y'all are staying strong. And missing seeing everyone, and thank you so much for your comments. It means so much to me to know that people are here and watching my goofy late night cooking show. And mwah! I will see you soon. Yes. Oh, kids are waking up, sneaking down the stairs. Okay, we'll see you soon.